I'm the design director at Bethesda Game Studios, so I have worked on every game at Bethesda since Blood Moon, which is the expansion to Morrowind. So I have been the lead designer and writer of the Fallout games, senior designer and writer of Skyrim, and now I'm design director. At Bethesda, it's interesting because we actually have studio titles and project titles. So my studio title is design director, and that means I basically help oversee the design of every project that we do. Those roles sort of blend together where I'm helping lead the design on a project and I'm also helping all the designers with every aspect of the design. I got a job reviewing games for a website, and this is in the 90s, and the person I worked for asked me to become the editor-in-chief. And so that was a full-time position, and I dropped out of school and I started reviewing games. And one of the games I reviewed was Thief the Dark Project for Looking Glass, and I didn't even realize at the time that they were local to me. So I reviewed Thief, and I loved the game, and then when it came time for Looking Glass to do a sequel, Thief 2, they were hiring designers. So I approached them, and I'm like, hey, listen, I would like to do this. So that's how I got my first design job. When you go to GDC or a conference like that, there are so many talks and you never know which one is good or which ones are useful to you. And the way that Animex has gathered like all the best professionals in one place it's really amazing. It's incredibly well organized too. Know what you want to do. I think actually coming to T-Side and joining a program is great because then one of the things young people always ask me is like, I want to make games, what do I do? But they don't realize that there are different disciplines in games, and art, animation, design, programming. So I would say know what you want to do, focus on that. Don't think that your title or degree is really going to have that much meaning. Like someone once applied for a job with us who had a master's in game design and had never actually created anything. So we didn't hire him. So you have to be good at what you do. You have to be very narrowly focused. And don't be afraid to get your foot in the door and work hard early on to get where you want to be.